On this episode of Inside the Blueprint, business advice not to be missed, community development ideas that bring people together, the latest in cosmetic tools, graphic design ideas to inspire, and lots more. Not sure what your business is worth? A valuation consultant can help. Meet Greg Fisseri, a valuation expert and author from Integgra Valuation and Advisory Services.
I founded Integgra in 2011 to help small and medium-sized businesses solve the problem of understanding what their companies are worth for any reason. In terms of a business life cycle, the first thing that a company needs to do is raise money. So in an investor pitch, they have to nail that. And if they do, that keeps them in the game. And investors will be more interested in what they have to say about their products and services. We want to create win-win-win situations, and that means for founders, investors, and employees. And if any of those parties don't have the proper incentive as the company grows, they're probably not going to get to a successful exit.
When client Jennifer Sparks wanted to fund her business, she had no idea what valuation to ask from investors in the pitch process. Greg helped her figure it out.
I found out about Integgra from our chief financial officer outsourced management company called TechCXO. It's very difficult for early stage companies to get a valuation for their company. It's a mysterious process. And Greg really helped us by going through his very comprehensive, scientific, frankly, process.
Valuations are really high in the e-health sector right now, and Jennifer needed to nail her valuation to ensure that she can raise money to keep her company going.
We don't want to give away too much of our company in an early stage round, and so that initial valuation becomes very important for early stage fundraising.
Here's another example.
We found out about Integgra and Greg through our law firm, which is based in Atlanta. We use Integgra for what's called a 409A valuation. It's a valuation of stock options for anyone who's privately traded. The 409A for companies like ours is not a straightforward process. It takes a lot of insight and understanding into the background and what makes a company a company.
The valuation we did for IRA Logics is the most common one we do because for option pricing, companies have to get them done every year or more often when they raise money.
And when Brooke was considering an acquisition, she called Integgra too.
I started a company called Market Wake about 5 years ago. We grew very quickly, but had some big growth goals. Making an acquisition was a logical next step, but I had no idea what I was doing. I had never acquired a business before, so I reached out to Greg and his team at Integgra to help me through the process. He opened up his network and introduced me pretty quickly to some targets that fit our profile of what we were looking for. But more than that, he actually pulled data on the valuation, so I knew what the multiples needed to look like for other companies in my sector, and then even introduced me to business brokers and investment bankers and other people that could help me along the process and guided me through every single stage, which was absolutely fantastic.
Market Wake's further along than the other companies we've talked about today. So Brooke has some really interesting opportunities to look at some acquisitions and investments in other startup companies.
So where should you turn when you need help valuing your business for any reason?
If you need to know what your business is worth, we're here to help. Any industry, any size, we'll make it make sense for you.
For more information about Integgra Valuation and Advisory Services, visit Integgra.com. And of course, visit our website, InsideTheBlueprint.com. Today's developers are thinking about more than just constructing buildings. They're also focused on building communities. Check out how North American Properties, who designs, builds, and operates real estate, is creating a better world.
North American Properties is a developer, an owner, a manager, an operator of commercial real estate in virtually every kind of product type. Our mission statement is to create meaningful value and experiences for those we serve and focus more on that guest interface with the physical and the built world than we do on the physical and built world necessarily itself. Pulling together all of the different innovations, all the different things that are out there, and putting and assembling them with the intent of giving it back to the community and creating that community space. North American Properties was founded in 1954 in Cincinnati. We now have offices in Texas, Florida, and Georgia. Where the Atlanta franchise specializes in complex mixed-use and innovative developments, bring together all those different property types and create community space.
Their properties succeed out of community engagement, and the investment return follows.
We use hospitality to engage the community, but we start with looking at the built environment, the physical world, and using that to create great community space. Places where people can gather, places where we can embody that community's brand specific to that community, and places that we can encourage the interface between a tenant and a guest who might be their customer, between our guests and each other who might have impromptu run-ins as they walk down the street, and then obviously from the guest to the community itself. Through all of that, we bring differentiation and innovation to the property, enhancing the guest experience, which creates more foot traffic, more engagement, better sales, and better investments for our owners.
Focusing on design dictated by how properties are enjoyed, they create, operate, and steward the community through a variety of reinvestments.
Our architects design buildings based on how they look, and our engineers on how they work. Our company focuses our design on how they're used and creating a great community. Communities don't have hours. Communities have activities. From walking a dog, getting coffee in the morning, through the playoff game at midnight, something that happens on that property and something that happens in that community the entire day. Looking at each one of the uses around that activation plan is how we design the property from the start. So it's not just where's the building go, it's where's the plaza go. Where's the ice skating rink go? Where does the stage go? And how does the retail that surrounds the plaza interact with the guests that use each one of those? How does the residential above and the balconies, the view corridors interact with that unique experience that's exclusive, right? Exclusive to our guests or exclusive to those residents. And how do the employees in the office buildings come out and emerge from behind their desks during the day and enjoy the property throughout the day, driving that sort of daytime activation and energy. So each one of those components is essential. North American Properties actually trademarked the word experience makers, capital E, capital M. And we use that to describe and define our team and our approach. We do over 200 events a year on any given property. Adult events, kid events, shopping and eating events. Maybe the most engaging with the community are the philanthropic events that really goes to bring trust and a trusting relationship between what we do and those we serve.
What do these communities all have in common?
Our properties aren't places to go, they're places to be seen. They're communities where you want to go, have random interactions with your neighbors, or meet new clients. You'll never go to another away lunch again. Everyone will want to come to you. And it really is a place that is warm, energetic, and innovative. It's just bringing together all the technology, building materials in the built world, but doing it in a fabric that makes you feel at home versus making you feel at work.
Colony Square is a great example of a real estate development that has something for everybody.
While our mission may be creating meaningful value and experience for those we serve, what we say we do is to create, operate, and steward the community's third place. That place where they're not at work and they're not at home, but they feel open, they feel welcome, they feel socially energetic. And whether that's at Colony Square, Newport-on-the-Levee, Avalon, Avenue East Cobb, Birkdale Village, in each one of those, we really want it to be a community-owned asset. We want it to be their gathering place and a place where they feel welcome.
For more information about North American Properties, visit their website, naproperties.com. And of course, visit our website, insidetheblueprint.com. Founded over 30 years ago, Anisa International is recognized as a global authority on makeup and skincare brushes. Brands that work with them know why they're the best. Now you will too.
Hi, my name's Anisa, and I'm the founder and CEO of Anisa International. We design, create, and manufacture makeup brushes for the beauty industry. Makeup brushes are a big part of a beauty routine. And odds are one of our brushes is in your purse or in your vanity, and you've been using Anisa brushes without knowing it.
They prioritize innovation, high quality, and responsible manufacturing.
Not all makeup brushes are made the same, and we really pride ourselves on being conscientious in how we will impact the environment, how our workers, our operators will create the brushes for you. So as a mindful manufacturer of makeup brushes, we are going to ensure that anything that we design, create, manufacture has been done at the utmost quality. We made it a priority for us to remove any type of animal products in our brushes. And that took real innovation, real focus on design, because we wanted to make sure we were not reducing the quality. So man-made fibers now are just as good as animal products. And now we can be more sustainable, cruelty-free, and ensure that whatever touches your face, no one or nothing was harmed.
Regarding innovation,
there are 3 parts to the brush that are really important. The first part is the head shape. Does that head shape perfectly pick up the products, the foundations, the powders, the eyeshadows? You have the connector, which is a ferrule, and that is usually made of aluminum, and we want to make sure we create that in the most sustainable way possible and do not negatively impact the environment. And then you have a handle. It can be made from wood or plastic or aluminum. It all is up to the brand and what they think is best and how it will really help the consumer to maximize that application. So the design of brushes came from the idea of the artist palette. Makeup brushes are what creates our canvas every day. So you are creating this work of art when you use your brushes. And we want you to be adventurous, we want you to be creative, we want you to be bold, we want you to be brave, and we want you to understand that a brush is your ally, it's your friend, and it's gonna make you feel great.
and when it comes to quality,
we put our brushes through rigorous quality standards. There are so many steps we will take before we ship the brushes to the stores to ensure they are going to last, because we know it's an investment that you're making.
they're also dedicated to the community.
In the world that we live today, it is more important than ever that we align with our business partners, and that means through sustainability, through giving back, and through really paying attention to equality in everything that we do. And I know our partners truly appreciate that. What's been so exciting about the beauty industry and why I have been so drawn to it and committed to it, and why my team also is so passionate about it, is that beauty is for an individual. It's an emotional connection. It is something that brings out our creativity, our confidence. So when you have a really great brush and it works with your makeup, it's the best experience. It's like being an artist every day.
For more information about how Anisa International can help grow your brand, visit their website, anisa.com. And of course, visit our website, insidetheblueprint.com. Graphic design is literally everywhere you look, but creating a message that resonates with passersby requires careful consideration. Not all graphic design is created equally, and not all advertising mediums require the same design elements. How do you get the right message in front of the right audience? Work with a professional graphic designer.
We work with a range of industries, spanning from small mom and pop shops all the way up through major corporations.
So I needed signs, posters, banners, business cards, pens, cups. JDC has printed literally anything that I've asked for.
For most businesses, there are millions upon millions of products that can be custom printed.
Everything from keychains and koozies through t-shirts and signs and banners, the list is infinite. You can't drive down the street without seeing custom prints. It takes a lot of time and energy to set a job up to start printing it. Once a job is set and ready to print, the number of items that you print can be almost limitless at that point. The problem with that is short runs, special events, and even samples. It's very difficult to make a one-off cost effectively for someone to show off. We utilize some of the latest and greatest hardware and software that really allows us to create full-color digital prints in a very small scale or short run.
That's what really attracted me to JDC, was to be able to have different types of options, because a lot of these big stores, they want you to buy so much in bulk, when JDC can, do whatever you like, whatever you desire.
Jones Design Company also leverages its more than 15 years experience in graphic design and background in IT services. This ensures clients maintain consistent messaging across a multitude of advertising spaces, including the web and digital canvases.
E-commerce and IT are definitely at an all-time high and still growing. And what that's really done is allowed us to expand our offerings to help businesses that are breaking into these digital platforms.
And their showroom is amazing.
Our showroom is filled with hundreds of different vinyl and color options. Everything from samples for customers to try on to the materials that we'll actually place on shirts that they can see, and hold and touch prior to making a decision about which direction they want to go.
So when I walk into JDC, it's full of bright colors. If you're having a bad day, you'll have a great day when you walk inside this place.
It's difficult to convey these colors online. Having a showroom really helps people get a feel for what it is they're going to be purchasing.
And the best part is that they service both wholesale and retail clients.
See, anything that you see or can hold in your hand can be printed on, can be personalized.
And JDC has helped me tremendously in that aspect and has really grown my business to the next level.
For more information about Jones Design Company or to explore career opportunities at SEC, visit gojdc.com. And of course, visit our website at insidetheblueprint.com. Today, we're visiting Roofing Plus in Auburn to find out how their company has been providing high-quality commercial roofing for the last 25 years.
We've been in business since 1995. We service the Southeast. We install single-ply membranes onto a variety of buildings, including commercial, industrial, and in military environments. We're geographically close to areas where a lot of large named storms come ashore, so we travel to these areas. We have a response team that can get there within 24 hours after the storm so that we can help out the customers getting their buildings back in the dry with emergency services. And then we're there after the storm to help them install their new Duralast roofs onto their facilities. And we also do the high-rise, we do the metal. High-rise occupies our specialty. So we do those as well as shopping centers in those areas. It's kind of cool because we get to do things that other people don't. We have these cranes that can get us up 20 stories. We scaffold off of the building itself and do the edge metals around. I believe you have some shots of the hidden dunes that we did the single-ply membrane in the center of the building, and then we did the metal around the exterior of the building. And the panels are at an 18-12 pitch, and then they actually go underneath like this. So if you look at it and you say, how did they do that? It's pretty cool to see it actually being done. We've completed a 3-year IDIQ, indefinite delivery, indefinite quantity, at Warner Robins Air Base, where we installed the projects there. We were one of 3 in that IDIQ that could do work on the base. So they've trusted us, and we completed a $23 million contract there. And we also have done work for Homeland Security in Alabama and multiple sites of the FAA, which also have their towers are very high, very, very high, a couple hundred feet. So you've got a crane out there. You work between midnight and 6 in the morning, but it's beautiful to see the job come together. Our home office is in Auburn, Georgia. We have a 12,000 square foot facility. In that facility, we manufacture our own metal. We have a RAS machine. We can bend and manufacture almost any type of edge details, coping, gutters, downspouts, collector boxes. We also have 2 standing seam metal machines, so we can make 6 profiles of standing seam metal.
How do they promise quality? By using top quality products, only the best membranes and metal, including the world's best roof, Duralast.
We've installed in excess of 5 million square feet of Duralast over the last 25 years. We have quality awards each year from them. They come out, they have technical representatives that come out and inspect our installs so that customers can rest assured that the warranty is in place by an independent third party.
Backed by the best in the industry warranties, you can find Duralast's custom PVC roofing systems all over North America.
Well, traditional roofing systems like your pitch roof, gravel and tar, your mod bit built up, have been around for years and years, but early 1970s single-ply membrane hit the market, and since 1978, Duralast has been a proven leader within that single-ply membrane market within the PVC sector of it. We offer 15, 20, 25, and 30-year warranties. We can tie in some high wind, hail warranties to those as well. Our systems are built to last for those way past the actual warranty mark. We have a serious inspection process that helps take care of that warranty, that prolongs the life of it with an inspection and gets the contractor out of their liability of the roof as well. We use contractors, platinum rated, top of the line contractors that have been through our certification class, have been installing for years and years, for instance like Roofing Plus. They are a platinum contractor of ours, and we can rely on them putting on any type of roofing system for any type of building.
With the support of quality materials like Duralast, Roofing Plus has created a lasting impression in the roofing industry.
I would say you can take a good quality membrane and a bad install crew and wind up with a horrible roof, or you can take a mediocre membrane and a great crew and come up with an acceptable roof. And we do both. We have the good membranes and we have a well-trained crew. And we focus on training, and we try to give everybody a product like if we're doing it for our own family.
Over the last 25 years, Roofing Plus has learned the best practices in roofing and roofing technology, and they're here to help you.
Any building owners that are looking at having a roof evaluation, they can give us a call. We would line up them with somebody like Roofing Plus, a platinum contractor, or Duralast, to come out to do a full roof evaluation. They can do a write-up, take some pictures, let the building owner know what they can do to either prolong the roof or what they just needed to replace the roof.
We have a long list of people that we've installed roofs for over the last 25 years, and they're our best source. I mean, having someone else sing your praises, how good you do the job, is what else can you do? I mean, it's awesome to have that list of references.
To learn more about Roofing Plus and their Duralast roofing materials, visit roofingplusinc.com or duro-last.com. Or visit insidetheblueprint.com to see this segment again. Sanitation is becoming increasingly vital for our commercial spaces to be safe and open for business. Whether it's the floors, bathrooms, or offices, you can rely on Scope's facility services to help keep any area immaculate. Here's how they do it.
Scopes does floor maintenance across the nation. We do landscaping. We are now doing sanitization in many locations. We do restroom cleaning, anything that has to do with janitorial.
So what we have is we have great technology around software to be able to deliver the best product we can, the best service we can to our customers.
Floor care is an essential service they provide. Let's look at how they sanitize and restore flooring.
The importance of floor care comes in a number of different ways for our customers. A lot of times for our retail customers, it's the first impression someone has when they walk in the door. And so depending on the floor there is, carpet is that wall-to-wall carpet, or more times in commercial, it's the tiles. There are actually tiles of carpet which you replace. Is it tiles of vinyl tiles? Is it marble tiles? Is it concrete, cracks, or chips, or things need to be filled in? So depending on the floor, everything can be repaired. It just depends on the expertise of the people who are doing the repair. An industrial floor has really what your first priority there is safety of your employees, safety of visitors.
Let's take a deeper look at how they sanitize other spaces in a facility as well, and why this is so important.
It's very important to keep every space we live in, we work in, sanitized and clean. We don't think about what areas we touch, we set our cell phones on, but all of these areas need to be clean, need to be sanitized. And that's some of the services that we provide to make sure that all areas where we operate or we live in are clean and are sanitized.
Electrostatic cleaning is very special because it charges the liquid particles, and these are like 40 microns in size. This is half the size of a human hair. And as they come out of the end of the nozzle, they're positively charged. And if you remember from high school science, things that have the same charge repel each other. So the fogging in the cloud spreads itself out more as it enters a space. And then because it's positively charged, it's attractive to negatively or neutral charged surfaces, which is pretty much everything in an office or another location in an industrial site. And so they are attracted around every side of an object that it gets near. And the other great thing is that when those particles are on a surface and they're still positively charged, it repels others from laying on top of them. So the particles keep kind of bouncing off until they get to another negatively charged area.
So the electrostatic process is basically when you go in, we have a machine that emits a cleaning solution with electrostatically charged particles. Basically, when those particles are emitted through the air, they stick to every surface, different from a fogger that just saturates the air.
Here are a few final thoughts and tips to remember from the experts.
One of the tips that I like to share with folks is the use of microfiber rags. They're very good because they don't transfer any residue to the cleaning area. They cost a little more, but you can definitely keep those areas cleaner and safer.
In terms of a DIY tip when you're out there, is you have probably a number of cleaning products already that you have in-house, under a counter somewhere. Really read the labels. You should read the labels of the products you have. Some of them will work in 30 seconds to 1 minute. Some of them need 10 minutes of surface contact before being wiped up.
Folks we work for are concerned about having cleaning spaces. They want their customers to feel safe. When Scopes comes in, we take that confidence to the next level. We make sure everything is sanitized and clean and ready for more customers.
When we hear clean up on aisle 7, we're like, oh, this is exactly what we're here for. Because when we clean up in aisle 7, it's gonna look brand new when we leave.
For more information about how the Scopes Facility Services can help you with facility sanitation, visit their website at scopesfs.com. And of course, visit our website at insidetheblueprint.com. Thanks for watching Inside the Blueprint. For more information on any of the products you saw today, or to find out how to become part of the show, please visit insidetheblueprint.com.